So hey guys, I'm just gonna teach you how to do the ladder bracelet. I think it's kind of like an intermediate, sort of beginner kind of bracelet. And what you're gonna need is the loom, the hook, some rubber bands, any of your choice, and yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so we start off with the red arrow on the loom pointing up or away from you. So we're just going to push this aside, and we're going to take black or any color rubber band that you want. This is going to be the outside color, and then you're going to take it and put it from the center pin to the outer left pin, and we're just going to go from here to here all the way up to here, and then go back to the center. And I'll pause the video a little later to show you what it looks like in the end. So I'm just going to go all the way up like that. Okay? So I finished going from here to here and all the way up here. And this is like a single chain kind of bracelet, but you are like not separating any of the bracelets. They just are laid right on top of each other like that. And so I'm just going to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to go here to here and all the way up over here, and then going inside like that. And I'll pause the video a little later to show you what the final, well, not really the final result, but what the result is after I finish laying all these bands. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I finished going from this side all the way up and then ending here. And then I'm just gonna do a layer of like bands going from here to here, and I'll show you how that will look like. You're gonna skip this first like batch right here, and you're just gonna go to the next one. So going in like that. Yeah. So going like that. Just rows of them like that. And keep going all the way to the end of your loom. Just keep going and going and going. So yeah, I'll be back. So now I'm finished putting these rubber bands on there. So I did that all the way to the top. Okay? And you don't put them on these two pins right here or at the beginning at these two pins. Just skip them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my red rubber band and just kind of go like that. And you're going to take it and you're just going to lay it down. And I'm going to take my yellow, then my orange, then my green, then my blue, then my purple, and then my pink. And then I'm just going to continue that pattern all the way to the end of the loom. Okay, so now I'm done putting the rubber bands in the middle, all the way to the top. And I'm just going to start like looping the middle, only the middle part, and only just the middle part. And we're just going to put a black cap band on this pin right here. So how you're going to do that is you're going to take your rubber band, you're going to stick your two fingers in between it, you're going to turn it into a figure 8, just like that, and then put it on one finger. So there's like, so you're just twisting it. That's basically what you're doing. Then I'm placing it on this pin right here. There's no arrows over here. So now you're going to turn your loom so that the arrow is pointing downwards or towards you. Okay, then I'll show you how to loop these. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to pull this cap band back, this black one we just inserted on, and then you're going to reach in to the hole thingy, and then you're going to hold this cap band with your thumb, and then just pull that blue band forward, and then you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. So with the orange, do it with the orange, and just fix that a little bit. So yeah, and we're just going to keep going until the end of the loop, and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, now that I'm done with looping all these bands, I'm just going to put another layer of these like black lines going that way. And we're just gonna, it doesn't really matter what way, your arrow can be pointing that way, your arrow could be pointing the other way. You just, all you need to do is put the black bands right on top of it. So just like that, putting the band right on top of the place where it used, where the other black band was. So just go down the loom or up the loom, it doesn't really matter. So you're just like you're just sandwiching the colored band in between two black bands. So I'll show you when I'm done. So now I'm done sandwiching the color ones, and I just put black bands over where the old black bands were. And now we're going to loop the perimeter bands, which are like these outside bands over here. So we're going to do that. And we're going to have the red arrow pointing down or towards us. So yeah. So again, we're going to pull this black cap band away, and we're going to get the top black colored band. And yeah, and then we're going to pull that to the left, and then we're just gonna keep going forward. So pull this one forward. It would make it easier if you pulled all your bands down. So I'm just pulling all these forward like that. And then I'll show you when I'm done looping the left side. So I finished looping the whole left side. So I went from this pin up to this all the way over here. And I went from here all the way over there, just to this center pin. So from here to the center pin. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other side. So I'm going to go here all the way up here, then loop it into the center pin. And then after that, I'll show you guys how to finish your bracelet. So now I'm done with looping everything. I went from this peg in the middle up this way all the way to here, and this is the end. So what I'm going to do is show you how to finish your bracelet. So just get this in there. I'm just going to stick my needle into that hole and then kind of angle it outwards. And then I'm going to stick this black rubber band here and just pull it up again on itself. So after that, you can pull your bracelet off just like this. You just need a little force, but you can just basically pull your bracelet right off like that. So just pull it. Okay, so this is what your bracelet's gonna look like after that. and I'll show you how to make an extension. Well, yeah, so you're supposed to make an extension, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay out 6 rubber bands. This is for like a little like regular size wrists. If you have a smaller wrist, probably 4 rubber bands. And then you just put what you had on your hook over here, so just like this part of the bracelet. And you just do a single loop all the way until the end. And I'll show you when I'm finished, and then I can show you how to put the C-clip or S-clip on. So I finished, and then you're just gonna like put this over there and stick your C-clip on there, and then you can pull your bracelet off and then attach this C-clip to your cap band on the other side, and there you have it, your new ladder bracelet. You can kind of adjust it if you want to, but yeah, that's your ladder bracelet for you.